Every little thing you do, it gets me thinking. By another shot, you got me drinking. Girl, you shut me down and there's no witness. Got me in my feels, she would never listen. All the alcohol is in my liver. I guess I lost and you're the winner. Missing your touch, you were a good kisser. I was born a saint, but now I'm a sinner. Falling for you. For you. For you. Falling for you. For you. For you. Falling for you. For you. For you. Falling for you. For you. All the times with you, they just fly by. All the memories pop up on my timeline. Change your colors on me like you're a tie-dye. Got me falling for you, I ain't talking skydive. See you in another dimension. Can't sleep on my night's rest. Baby girl, you were my best friend. Best friend. Every little thing you do, it gets me thinking. By another shot, you got me drinking. Could you shut me down and there's no witness. Got me in my feels, she would never listen. All the alcohol is in my liver. I guess I lost and you're the winner. Missing your touch, you were a good kisser. I was born to sing, but now I'm a sinner. Falling for you. For you. For you. Falling for you. For you. For you. Falling for you. For you. For you. Falling for you. For you. You'll never love me like you loved JT back in '03. Up on MTV on a stage wearing shoes made of diamonds, singing songs about you like a siren. No, I won't be what you seem to need, 'cause I don't see what you seem to see. Ain't got troops in a crowd all united. Ain't got you screaming loud and excited. I can't ever be the Backstreet boy you want me to. I just can't measure up, no, not in sync with the fashion. I ain't got the passion, never gonna be what you want. Backstreet boy.
Every 39 seconds, a business falls victim to a cyber attack. Shockingly, a staggering 92% of malware infiltrates organizations through email. In 2023, it's taking organizations an average of 49 days to identify a cyber attack. With CyberSafe DNS Protect, you get one platform with many benefits. Effortlessly control with advanced URL filtering and gain full network visibility. Protect your business from phishing, malware, and advertising tracking. Be up and running in less than 24 hours. Boost productivity with over 80 categories. Protect what matters most. Start protecting today with our free 30-day trial. Experience confidence with CyberSafe DNS Protect. Secure your digital world today. Visit our website.
Get ready for something big. It's the 5th edition of PlayCon, happening October 9th to 12th at the MFCC to Ali. Experience the latest games, tech showcases, epic tournaments, and awesome cosplay. Entrance is free. PlayCon, where gamers unite.
Right, hello everybody and welcome. What is the first round of the MCL, the Malta Counter-Strike League, back for season 3. Today we have first up Order Zero versus CSDE School, kickoff proceedings here, and we're gonna throw it over very quickly to an interview from the guys of Order Zero themselves, and then we'll be back for a bit of pre-game talk, some head-to-heads, and of course the match.
Yo, we are Order Zero. I'm Mystic Mind. To my right we have Slots. On my left we have Twist God. And on my far left we have Supreme.
What is your team's goal this season?
To win the tournament.
To win.
To win it all.
To win.
To win the tournament for sure, man. To win the league, man.
What are your pre-game rituals?
I think we will have our own ritual. I mean, some of us go outside to clear their heads, some aim bots. Just depends on the person.
Alright, and anyone in specific has a...
And,
I'm curious about your pre-game ritual.
Why mine? Why mine? What's so special? No, I think my pre-game, I try to first of all like take a cigarette to clear the mind, like you mentioned, and in the second stage I think it's just all about warming up your movement and try to connect your what you call senses, like to make sure you connect where you should connect.
If you had to pick any other team this season to be your rivals, who would it be and why?
Well, for me personally, it's two teams. Aversio, since they're the ones who tend to beat us. And then for a more personal team, for myself and Slots, had to be Berserk, since we were a part of the team last season.
For me personally, it would be Zelian as my rival. I play it often in the game.
There, see you. Yeah, for sure.
Which team is the dark horse this season?
I think it's gonna be us actually. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, we have a pretty good, stable team, but
Yeah.
I think we have a good potential to actually take it home.
Yeah.
And we are a
Definitely,
new started team, and we have a new group. So
Definitely.
I think we're gonna be the underdogs, honestly.
Name a player that will make his mark throughout the league.
I really want to say Harrison.
It would be in between Harrison or Luca. Little
Yeah,
guy.
I agree to that one.
Yeah, I think the pair of them.
Will your team be ending the season with positive fantasy points?
Definitely.
God, I hope so.
Definitely, yes.
We all should.
Why should the viewers at home be rooting for your team?
We're a new and upcoming team. I mean, we've showed our potential. Why not? Like, there's nothing different than us. I mean, anyone should support who they want. But to be honest, for us, I think, since we're all like a new team, and I think we can beat anyone. It's a good precedent to set.
Alright, so the guys from Order Zero giving us responses to some of the questions we had for them over our media ago. I'm gonna very quickly go to the standings here. Of course, nobody has played yet, so there's no first or second, no points have been distributed. As you can see, our 8th team for the season, Project Versio, Order Zero, followed by the others going down the list. Some familiar faces to the scene, some debutants as well. But today, as already mentioned, we have Order Zero versus CSDE School, and we actually have a head-to-head to take a look at for the upcoming game. And for this game is going to be Slots going head-to-head with Poyex over on the CSDE School side. Slot averaging a bit of a lower KD than Poyex, and a lower ADR, but a bit of a higher average headshot percentage. It's going to be interesting to see how these guys do out on the server. Lots of the guys from the CSD School side quite unproven so far, only taking part in a couple of tournaments. And as we mentioned, the pre-talk show over on Tuesday, very forward to see what some of these guys can do. Are in a lot of people's fantasies. Order Zero, of course, a very strong coming into this match, expecting victory for them, but we'll have to see if CSD School can do anything. Should be getting underway with the videos very shortly, so we'll hop over to that in a second. But yeah, as mentioned, Order Zero, one of the strongest teams this season, and CSD School gonna have a very, very tall task to actually take a victory here. Just deciding now who to start the veto, and it's actually going to be Order have the first ban. have around 5 minutes to talk a bit about it and to decide where they want to go. Order Zero banning Mirage first. Most common map played in the Maltese scene is going to be the first ban over here. Also banning Inferno. Have an overpass ban, so the newest map to the map pool will not be featured today. Following that up, Dust 2 has also been banned, so Ancient, New, or Train. It'll be interesting to see what map we ends up on, because Ancient actually just banned. So either going to be New or Train, and Train, quite an unpopular map for both of these teams. CSDE School, only one person has played this map in their past 30. Over on the side of Order Zero, it's not much better. Only 2 times this map has more been affair, both teams effectively, but it's up to CSDE School to decide where we are going to head. For a minute. Out and CSDE School asking how they can ban 2 maps. Unfortunately, we'll have to play on one of the remaining 2. Quite a tough though in, but we'll see what can happen with. Right, so find out our map second as it room. But first match here, very excited to see how it's gonna go. Mantin actually on the second stream is covering Project Adversio versus Pigeon Baguette, and Project Adversio then action versus the main CSD at 9:30. But the map is going to be new, so for our first map season, we are going to be watching these 2 teams. It was always going to be Nuke, I think, once it was down to those last 2. Wasn't really any reason for either of them to play on Train. But yeah, Nuke, a good map. Really excited to see how this goes. We're going to throw it over to a quick intermission, and then we'll be right back with the match.
See the fire in your cold eyes, breaking free from the long night.
feel you burn all over me. One hit of you is all I need. Baby, I need a fix. All I wanna do is let myself right next to you. I'ma need a few moments just to touch on you. All I wanna do is let myself right next to you. I'ma need a few moments just to touch on you. I feel you.
Alright guys, so we are here, we are ready to get underway. It was actually Order Zero who won the 9th round, opting to start over on the CT side here on, and it's time over. It's time for the first pistol and the first round of MCL Season 3. Order Zero taking on CSDE School. CSDE School, very quick ramp aggression here, all by first with the first and second and the third. Finding 3 quick wills over on this ramp position before finally getting taken down. It is Supreme though to pick up the pieces, taking down Paul 9, leaving just Araxil left in a 1 versus 4. There's gonna be slots with the final kill of the round, and a quick round over on ramp. Twist God with a complete lockdown there, not allowing CSDE School any leverage. Please. High risk, high reward, but great work over there. Actually, CSDE School going to force here, or sorry, gonna go for some upgraded pistol. Didn't get the bomb plan, so not a full commit with that armor, but gonna buy into this round a bit. Order Zero, on the other hand, 4 SMGs, looking to rack up some of that cash. He's got a rifle for his troubles in that first round. Paul 9 gonna take a big chunk of damage early on, but actually Turbich gonna find Twist God going a bit too aggressive maybe towards that vending machine position. An advantage for CSD School that Femis does get recovered as well. 5 versus 4 now. Ability on this CSDE School side to work with. Just 1 nade over on Turbich. No flashes or smokes. Side, is gonna spot Paul 9, does have some difficulties taking down, but will find him eventually. Slots now quickly out of secret, does get spotted, does get tagged down as well. Down to 28 HP actually. Doesn't want to re-pick against Araxil, but that nade taking down Araxil down 1 HP. So lots of damage being traded on either side here. No kills for now. 4 versus 4, 45 seconds left on the clock, and Bomb actually gonna start making his way down towards ramp again. It is Supreme in this position. An MP9, the right angle. See if the timing does spot the first, does get first and second. Turbich and Poex do go down. Nice bit of a cash injection for Supreme there, gets the third kill onto Necro Clown as well, leaving just Araxel on 1 HP here. 20 seconds left on the clock, and he really doesn't want to be dying after time, has no armor to save, just the bomb, so interesting to see what he'll do. He's managed to sneak his way down into vent, but I get spotted by slots here, does indeed, and will get taken down. So Order 0, quick 2-0 start here. Supreme also picking up the rifle dropped by Twist God. Start for Order 0 over on the CT side, nuke of course, CT-sided map. Order 0 though, not completely out of the woods just yet. CSDE School round swinging, unfortunately it did fizzle out for them. No kills after the opener, but they do have a buy now. Before AKs with the Galil on pole 9, opting for a bit more utility. Setting up the outside smokes here. Utility gonna come flying over. An indication. This Order 0 side. They intend to make a play outside here. And pole 9 nobody checks the corner. Harrison over the free kill. Unable to find a second though on slots. Also going down means CSD School all of a sudden have outside control. Clown low on HP, but man advantage is what counts, and CSDE School don't have to commit to either of these sides just yet. Supreme puts it over towards this heaven position, looking to cut off the rotations. Just about misses the timing there. Does spot out Araxel now though, and does find the first frag, looking for the second, goes for the repeat. Lots of damage traded, but no kills just yet. Sturbridge from Hut, gonna get spotted. Takes a lot of damage trying to make his way back into lobby. Twist God with a potentially massive flank here. Will he time it right? Does find the first and the second, taking both Necro Clown and Poyex down with a backstab. So great play from Twist God coming up through secret. Save an AK as well. Sturbridge left alone in the 1 versus 3. Back over towards this roof, but 5 seconds left on the clock. Order 0, they have the bomb, they're not gonna make a move. Let's run this clock down, and Turbidge save this AK into the next round, as CSDE School have been unable to get onto a bomb site and plant this far. Turbidge will be allowed to save this AK over into the next round. Order 0 also upgrading those SMGs to AKs. Head over into this next round as they take a 3-0 lead early on nuke here. Early on, Supreme and Twist God leading the way, 5 kills apiece. Good for anybody who has them in their fantasy team. Especially Supreme currently with a 5k lead. And Araxel actually quick out of vent, able to surprise slots, but Harrison and Mystic there to pick up the pieces, finding a couple of kills of their own. But nice piece of aggressive play from Araxel there, catching slots off guard. Let's make this round at least a little bit more costly for the Order 0 side. Pole 9 should be hearing his footsteps now. Does have the opportunity to find the upper, but misses the shots and does land an extremely sick flick over on Supreme there. Almost couldn't believe that he hit that. Will go down to Harrison in the end, but what a shot out of Pole 9. He really needs to find this frag, does find it. All of a sudden, 2 versus 2 now. Clown and Turbidge against Harrison and Twist God. Bomb has been dropped in vent though, so needs to be recovered. And Turbidge unable to do so. Twist God taking down both of the remaining CSD School players and securing a fort for Order 0. So some good signs from CSD School team. They've been getting closer and closer as these rounds have progressed, but that bomb falling down ramp there is completely it's that round out of reach. Order 0, Twist God able just to hold that angle. Calm as you like, finds both frags. CSDE School sent back to the drawing board. Loss bonus will have maxed out though, so able to pull out the AKs once again. Just Turbidge with a clock. Instead, Pole 9. No Go by Harrison. It's full on the refrag. Poyax also was tagged. However, RXL able to take down Twizgod. There was Twizgod with actually double opping. Some kills being traded here. Harrison with the latest and Twitch making a lot of noise. Have been heard by Mystic Mind there. The smoke from Poyax as well. But as I say that, Turbich completely deletes Mystic Mind. So all of a sudden 3 versus 2 now. And advantage for the CSD School side. And still it's only good for 1 down on the side. Necro, the refrag there, leaving just Harrison with this AWP in a 2 versus 1. And CSD School in the best position yet to pick up their first round of this game. Other miss smoke. CSD School side there. Allow Harrison to open the door, but let's have Necrocon lying in wait. So the door open instead. Could be expecting this. Shot has been fired now, so should know about it. Unable to find the frag, and CSD School pick up their first round of the game. Pass play over towards ramp from CSD School, finding a good frags, good trades over there. Also able to get an op into this round. Will be in the hands of Paul 9 here. CSD School thoughts on the board, and those past couple of rounds were pretty close. Order 0 have around 1 buy left here. And should CSD School also be able to win this round, they will set Order 0's economy. Big round for both of these teams as we progress through this first half. Up on silo. No damage done just yet by either of these teams. Only Poyax actually some self-damage on the fall there. Hero misses the spray. It's taken down by Mystic Mind, so this frag does go in Order 0's favor. Also made his way down CC4. Does have a couple of players lying in wait. Meantime, Harrison outside is gonna find a couple of frags both onto RXL and Paul 9. Just Terabitch and Poyax left. Terabitch stranded towards the scene. Now alone in the 1 versus 5. Does find the first one, but notice the second does take him down as well. Terabitch making this as costly as possible. Now a 1 versus 2. So can't make its way over down onto the side and needs to start making back up. Secret to make it for this round. 20 seconds remaining. Be running in barrel of Supreme. Does spot him out though, so have another duel here and does land a great headshot. Terabitch with the 3rd kill of the round. Does look like he will back off and try and save that AK. However, in the 1 versus 5, Terabitch able to find 3 frags, making this a very expensive round for Order 0. Some great aim coming out from the IGL of CSDE School. However, with a 5th round, almost already securing the half. CSDE School try and string 2 or 3 rounds together so that they can carry that over onto their own CT half. And yeah, off the back of that economic damage from Terabitch, we see slots with an MP9 and Supreme on the UMP. Excellent whip towards ramp. Twizgod the trigger does land the first frag, spots the second player as well, goes for the repeat, but Paul 9 will take him down. Poyax actually gonna drop in lobby though, and that's bomb as well, so lots of information gained by Order 0 here, and man advantage taken as well. Terabitch now looking to try and create some lost space, but Supreme with the UMP gonna find the frag. Slots also cleaning up Pal 9. All of a sudden just Necro Crown left in the 1 versus 4. Order 0, everyone hunting, but Supreme no mistakes this time. He annihilates Necro Clown as Order 0 secure a 6th round in the half. And guarantee that they will at least end this half 6-6. They go on to lose the next 5, but considering how it's been going so far, I don't think that that will be the case. CSDE School Turbich has been hitting some good shots, but other players struggling. Poyex yet to register any kills in Pole 9. Its name. Slow play from the CSDE School guys this time round. Lawrence Slots with a swing will land the one tap onto Pole 9. Is traded by Araxel though, so something to work with for the teams here. Versus 4. Let's go once again on ramp with this AWP. He's been so good at locking down this ramp position in this game. Had the pistol round, those dualies. Had last round with that AWP. Important opening frag, allowing his team some space to move. Araxel catching Harrison, napping there, looking the wrong direction. Mystic quickly puts us back in a 3 versus 3, but spawn sites, more and more defenders. Even numbers tend to favor the terrorist side as they can send all 3 of their players onto one side and they find an advantage to some degree. And Mystic might have headed down and at the wrong time. CSDE School set to end on this A site where Supreme lies in wait from this heaven position. Ability to let him know that will be the case. Turbich does find that, also taking down Araxel. And just Necro Clown left does get Mystic with inaccuracy over on the vent. So 2 versus 1 now, 20 seconds left on the clock though, and if he's gonna make it down to the site, he's gonna have to go fast. We're gonna hear him all the way down. Fully aware, down the vent to try and deny this plant. Clown gonna get swung out of squeaking. This is the first opportunity for a frag, and twist god! What a no-scope! Completely styling on the CSDE School players here, landing a great shot for Order 0 7th round, securing the half. And my god, who's got 10 and 5, a 2 KD, Supreme 9 and 3 with a 3 KD. It's completely dominating the server right now. So CSDE School, once again, 7-1. They have a bit of a buy, not much to write home about though. Plus bonus has been maxed out. They can save for a couple and get a buy, but the problem is they need to find the frags and they need to find the rounds. 7-1 here, as Slots does find the opening kill. Oh yes, this is the jump, takes a lot of fall damage there, down to 30 HP. Scott's gonna go aggressive with this AWP. He's feeling confident, he knows that this game is his for the taking. So the second and the third in the round. For the fourth on top of Hut will get taken down. Sorry, on top of Silo there. And Turbich also gonna take down Harrison. So although Slots did find 3 kills to open it up, a couple of quick frags from the CSDE School side puts us in a 2 versus 3. 5 seconds left on the clock here as well, so lots of time. Bomb is dropped though outside that big red position. Be retrieved by Araxel before a move can be made, and God and Supreme lie in wait. Coming up the vent here, needs to find the timing on Mystic. Might have just gotten it. Does indeed find Mystic. Back there, so 2 versus 2, but Supreme and Twist, cool as you like, finding 2 frags around the same time in Order 0. Charge to an 8-1 lead here on Nuke. Like it's going to be a very quick affair, unless CSDE School can piece something together. Poyex really struggling on the T side for CSDE School. 0 and 9. Tepish and Araxel trying to do something, 8 kills apiece, but gonna need the help from their teammates. Sprem does take a bit of damage and misses a molly, but CSDE not ready to pounce on it. For a slow play over to A side, see a pop out from Hut and A main. Aggressive play from Supreme though in the Hut, lying in wait for this smoke to dissipate. And Slots, what a nerd. Finds the first, unable to find the second actually, and Poyex will get himself onto the scoreboard finally. Pole9 also taking down towards ramp. Supreme able to take down Necro, but Turbich ready for the refrag. And CSDE School finally once again have an advantage going into a round here. Bucks needs to be careful, has made noise, and Mystic Mind will punish. So, versus 2 advantage has been stripped away. Harrison down towards his admin position will take down Paul 9, so just Terbich now left in the 1 versus 2. Some find 3 frags in the 1v5, just needs to find 2 this time. 45 seconds left on the clock. Terbich will start to make his way out of ramp. 7 position. Order 0, expect this. Harrison still towards that admin position. Mystic Mind towards vent. I find an open A site here. 25 seconds left. Order 0 should start to have an idea. Terbich able to get the bomb down for what I believe is only the second time that CSDE School have had a plant. Mystic quick up the vent though. Will wait for his teammate Harrison before making a move. Terbich just 1 flash. Order 0. Tons of utility for this retake. Terbich. That's why the first onto Mystic though, so 1 versus 1 now, low HP but just needs the headshot with that AK. We have big round, but Harrison able to secure it for Order 0. CSDE School so close to a second. Terbich doing his best there, 2 kills in the round, not enough. And Harrison has secure it for Order 0. 9-1 now, and it's looking like they're gonna run away with it a bit at this point. Axel does pick up that AWP here over on CSDE School side, but apart from that, it's AK's utility, and problem is, doesn't really seem to be a game plan going into this. Order 0 just out-fragging, out-maneuvering, and outplaying CSDE School so far this game. Like a late outside play for the CSDE School side this time. Traded just yet. CSDE School are really probably careful for that there. Kills have been found just yet so far this round. Lots of players posted around this outside position. Oh, even Order 0 now. Scott watching ramp hasn't seen anything yet, so 0 should know that it's inside around this point. Flash does not work out for slots. Terbich finds the first frag. Second player is spotted on that outside position. Harrison a bit stranded. He's from his teammate, but Paul 9 actually is gonna land that frag. The CSDE School all gunning down towards Supreme. He has a 1 versus 5 if he decides to take that duel and does opt against it. Mystic will find Terbich though in garage. A big kill to find for the Order 0 side. We're left in a 4 versus 3 now. Who's got quick down on ramp though, looking to deny this plant. He has already joined him, and Tuskot will find the first frag onto Paul 9. However, unable to find the Rexel, who does swing out and find the kill. Is traded by Supreme. 2 versus 2, and Poyax has a very important role here, but unfortunately does fall. So Mystic now alongside Supreme. First one, Supreme, what a shot. No chance for Necro Clown there, as Order 0 secure double digits after just 11 rounds of play here.
Counter-terrorists win.
Once again, CSDE School unable to capitalize that man advantage. Head into the last round of the half here. Order 0 looking to take it 11-1. Into lobby, couple of kills being traded, Paul Knighting down to his spot before immediately. Well, but Order 0 going very aggressive on this last round, and Terbich can punish, will find slots indeed. Is he ready to do Harrison over on roof though? Harrison should be clearing this, and will find the frag and the bomb as well, so big frag to find, as CSDE School now have to backtrack and try and pick up that bomb before making a play towards either of these bomb sites. Harrison and Supreme already in position. Supreme taking down Necro as well. Gonna go down to Poyax actually. Does find his second kill of the half. Nice shot onto Supreme. CSDE School will be needing a lot more of that out of PoeX in the second half if they want anything from this game. And Rexel, around the world he goes, looking to try and find this bomb back. Mystic in secret. Or Rexel. Bobby now to try and pick up this bomb. Spot the gun barrel there, might have just spotted it. Tightly makes his way out of room. Timing here, and timing will favor Harrison instead. Does find the frag. This boys will go down to Mystic in the end as well. So Order 0, apart from a hiccup on round 5, quite dominant throughout. Turbich saw him do quite well in some 1vx situations, but unable to secure any of them, unfortunately, for the side of CSDE School, as they have to go in their CT side of Nuke, knowing they need this pistol, or they'll be staring map point for at least 11 rounds in a row. Up underway now. See if CSD School do have anything for us on their CT side instead. Gonna be a quick A play from the Order 0 guys. As Mystic does take down Necro onto that top position. Shots flying through the smoke as Supreme does find the headshot onto Turbich. So CSD School do need to retake at 3 versus 5. Rexel does find the first. Nice 20 down PoeX though. Mystic following up down to Pole 9, and the Rexel position known is the last in a 1 versus 4. No kit either on this side. Order 0 maybe looking for a knife here, while will be to his god to find the headshot onto Rexel and secure a 12th round early on. From also taking down to his god there. A little bit of bent there. Definitely have the scores for it, as 12 quite a dominant display in. What is potentially the last round of this game. CSD School, of course, will have 1 kill onto Necro, 3 SMGs, a shotgun, and a deagle. We'll be going outside. Does land a headshot onto Slot, so an advantage CSD School. Mystic doesn't frag back. Turbich needs to find some kills and doesn't. Really needed to find some frags there. CSD School left in a 4 versus 3. Only off the 7 position. Kit is down somewhere. PoeX caught on the rotate, so just a low HP Pole 9 and Arexel left in the 4 versus 2. Bomb will go down now, but Arexel taken down by Harrison, leaving just Pole 9 the 1 versus 4. 31 HP and Deagle. Scott having a little bit of fun here. They know they've got this in the bag. Pole 9 does spot the main player, but unable to find him, as Harrison will secure the final frag, and with that will secure the game as well. So a very, very dominant display over on the side of Order 0. And stick with us for a bit as we will cut to a quick intermission, and then we should be getting an interview with one of the Order 0 players in just a second. Alright, guys, so I'm joined by Twists. First off, congratulations, 13-1. Quite a dominant display indeed. Any first impressions at the end of the game?
Nah, I mean, in the start we were just kind of just speaking about to enjoy the moment of actually play the MCL season 3, of course, and try to start like where do we start the game and trying to figure out what to do with the enemies and all that. So I mean, it's a as you said, it's a very dominant game, and we're doing a pretty stable game. But it's all about not underestimate also what type of enemy you have.
So 13-1, a great game from you and Supreme in particular, especially over towards that pistol round, that first pistol round, that 3K over on a ramp. Was that something you were preparing for, Nuke coming up in the veto? Because to be honest, I was quite surprised to see that it was either going to be Nuke or Train. Was this something that you thought you might have ended up playing on, as a map?
I mean, not really. I mean, when we saw the veto, it was all about kind of see where are they strong, like Mirage, they had a huge gap between to us. I mean, on Mirage, they could have been quite closer game, not really maybe a quite closer, but I mean, in general, the gap was very huge. So we said, let's see what we play, as long as we don't play Mirage against these people. But at Nuke, I personally, I like Nuke, honestly.
As long as it's
Because
not ancient.
as long as it's not ancient, actually, yes. But lately I have been practicing actually a little bit of ancient, but that's a little bit of a secret. I'm joking.
Okay. No
No,
worries.
no, but I personally like Nuke, and I always play ramp, and I try to put that kind of on point immediately. I'm the same when I search alone, for example, like you alone. I tell them I go ramp. That's it. That's just how it is.
Yeah, we saw you getting quite aggressive even with the AWP move towards that vending machine. It seemed to work out well for you. I wanted to ask actually, both you and Supreme really popped off that game, and as you know, we have the MCL fantasy, and it is based on KD indeed. And I saw a little of some team kills and some team damage towards the end of the game. Are you trying maybe to sabotage each other's points there, or is it all, just a little bit of excitement at the score?
Nah, I mean we were just actually enjoying the moment and trying to have as fun as possible, because we know that there will be harder games coming up, and where we might have a little bit of dispute here and there, but we try to enjoy as much as possible and just try to enjoy the moment.
All right, well, you're off to a great start, 13-1, and your first victory in the bag. I'm sorry, I don't actually know who your next opponents are. However, over they are.
I think penguins. No, what are they called?
Pigeon Baguette, it may be.
Pigeon Baguette.
So-
I think it's pigeon. I don't promise anything, but I think.
Whoever it is, best of luck. Thank you
Yes, no,
for
I don't
taking
know
the time.
whatsoever.
It's
Thank
no
you,
worries,
man.
no
Thank
worries.
you.
Thank you for taking the time to talk
But
to
I
us.
do have a question for you.
Oh yeah, fire away.
Yes, are you gonna stream the game at 10 p.m. because our game got postponed?
We'll have to see. We have a couple of streams
Alright,
going on right now. We do, of course, just have a Versio. Why here had quite a dominant display as well against Pigeon Baguettes. So
All right. But
couple
maybe
of
you
quick
can link
games.
that stream out in the chat and let people know.
yeah, for sure. But
That
yeah,
would be nice, man.
we're gonna quickly give an ad roll. We're gonna cut the stream now, and we'll start again when we are ready for Project Aversio versus CSDE. Thank you once again, Twist, for joining today.
Thank
and
you.
We'll see you guys very soon.
Every 39 seconds, a business falls victim to a cyber attack. Shockingly, a staggering 92% of malware infiltrates organizations through email. In 2023, it's taking organizations an average of 49 days to identify a cyber attack. With CyberSafe DNS Protect, you get one platform with many benefits. Effortlessly control with advanced URL filtering and gain full network visibility. Protect your business from phishing, malware, and advertising tracking. Be up and running in less than 24 hours. Boost productivity with over 80 categories. Protect what matters most. Start protecting today with our free 30-day trial. Experience confidence with CyberSafe DNS Protect. Secure your digital world today. Visit our website.
Get ready for something big. It's the 5th edition of PlayCon, happening October 9th to 12th at the MFCC to Ali. Experience the latest games, tech showcases, epic tournaments, and awesome cosplay. Entrance is free. PlayCon, where gamers unite.